Good morning, Mr. Lammers here. I wanted to take some time to go through some steps to set you up for success drawing on an iPad with Inventor. The first thing I wanted to let you know is when I double click my home button, the only thing I have open is Safari and BB9. All my other apps are swiped away. We're going to go to BB9, open up our class 2 Technology Mechanisms class, open that up. Once it loads from the main screen, I want to touch on the orange Inventor icon right there in the bottom. We're going to scroll down past our learning targets, I can statements, and then I move those videos over here too for how to log into Citrix, some tips and tricks, and 3 problems you may encounter while using Inventor. And then below the black screen video, there is our clamp block PDF. That's the drawing we're going to start with. Let's open that up. I'm going to upload this by touching the upload button, and I want to put this into Notability. Create a new note. The note title is fine, clamp block, import, and done. Now I'm going to X out of this tab, so now I'm back on my BB9 site. Double click my home button. I'm going to go find my Notability app. Open up clamp block. And it's nice to have this open in Notability because I can take and I can pinch, zoom in, find my dimensions that I need on there. It's very handy that way. Okay, so now I have Notability and Safari open. Go back to Safari. The next thing I want to do is touch on our clamp block CAD video.
Our clamp block in Autodesk
Things we're going to be working on today.
Now in here,
3D parametric
I'm going to take and open this up. I'm going to open this up in YouTube by touching the YouTube logo that's there.
Modeling, subtractive modeling, and our whole feature for the
and I'm going to make this take up the full screen.
You can see from our front view in our drawing, we're going to start off with a rectangle.
So I'm going to pause that for a second. So now I still have 2 things open. I have Safari with that YouTube video going, and I have Notability. The next thing I want to do is go to my Citrix Workspace app, which is right here. Touch and open that up. And now I'm going to launch Inventor. Once it gets loaded a little bit, it's going to ask you for your credentials, so you're going to have to type those in. Once you have Inventor in, press done. And then it's going to load the rest of the way. Now once this is open, once again, I like having this top of the keyboard pin, but you saw that in the previous video. There's also a mouse available to me here that I can go around. This I don't like using as much unless I need to right click. That's when I use that. But most of the time I use the pointer tool. Okay, that's right here. Now, what I have open now is I have Citrix Workspace, my PDF drawing in Notability, and I have my YouTube video going. So I can toggle back and forth to watch the video. That got a little fast forwarded on me. I can rewind that. I can always rewind, fast forward, pause.
So for that rectangle, we're going to click our rectangle tool out of the ribbon bar at the top.
And now I can look at the video.
Start at our origin. When you get your
See what
click and stretch your
to do, how to draw, how to create.
Here we're going to type in,
find out what my dimensions are.
Press the tab key.
I can pause this, go back to Citrix. I can go follow those directions, come down, select create. Okay, I'm just following along like they did in the video. Take my 2D sketch, place that on my front view, the XY, click front, my home view to zoom out, and then get that rectangle. I can also make sure I'm starting at that origin with the green dot, bring this out. Okay, now I need to know what those dimensions are. So when I click my home button, I can either go to the PDF and I can zoom in and take a look here for my 4 inches and 1.25. Or I could go back to my video, click play and let that run through. Go back to my Inventor workspace. come up, get my dimension tool, click in the text enter box, back that space out of there, back that dimension out of there. I like using the number pads instead of swiping down. Green check mark. Still with my dimension tool, pull this dimension out. Backspace that dimension out of there. Green check marker, enter. Then I can come up, play my video.
Press the tab key on the keyboard
To find out how far to extrude
and now
that.
I want to enter in a depth for how far back we're going to extrude. If we take a look at our drawing,
Okay, I also referenced the dimension in the video as well.
Extruded 6 inches.
Okay, 6 inches. So now I can go back. I can reference that from my drawing as well. 6 inches is right here. So then I'm going to go back to my Citrix workspace, come back up, finish that sketch, go home, extrude. We want that to be in the flip direction, and I want to enter in a distance of 6. Click OK. Go home. Okay, so there's a start to a drawing that you're going to be doing. It didn't take too much time, but having yourself set up for success by having YouTube open on Safari, your Inventor open in Citrix Workspace, and your drawing for the PDF open in Notability, I think that's going to help out a lot and make you more fluid as you're going through drawing this rather than trying to take everything out of Safari as you're going through that. Thanks for watching. Happy Inventor drawing.